And welcome to the Geeks 31 Days of Horror for Halloween. This is Lil.
This is Steve.
And this is Sean, not knowing what's going on. But I'm just here.
Sean's just hanging out with us tonight, just taking the ride.
He's gonna be like the listeners. You know how you need that, like the person that the listener, the viewer is. It's like, oh, that's who the viewer is. Like, we're on that journey. Sean's like he's like that.
Yeah,
he's going on the journey. He's the vocal of the journey.
So tonight we're reviewing a movie called Lowlifes from 2024.
Is there a trailer?
No, we don't do that stuff without you.
Come on, yo.
We save our. Oh, you know what, Sean? If you could find the trailer really quick for Lowlifes, because knowing that watching the movie, having watched the movie, I watched the trailer after the movie, and I was blown away at how they edited that trailer. I was like, wow, they really did not.
Tubi, right?
It's a Tubi original, yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, we got to watch the trailer. Let's watch the trailer.
All right, hold
on. This is going to be good. This one actually is interesting because this movie has a twist.
How dare y'all not?
We got to save the bandwidth, man. We got to save the bandwidth on the shows you're here. Plus, nobody wants to see a trailer for The Jester.
We live in Calabasas.
Well. We ain't had genuine visitors here in years.
Maybe we could just use a couple.
We got gas, honey.
You folks probably want to leave first thing in the morning.
Cozy. Don't let the bed bugs back. Do you have any dreams?
This looks like a Tubi original.
Sean, they did a really good job with this trailer.
Distinct impression we're not wanted here.
So what you got in there anyway?
That's our business, none of yours.
Oh, he has a shotgun. Mom, why are you doing this?
Something awesome in this house.
What did you do?
Yeah, this is so.
Always be together.
I'm gonna make this slow.
Bravo to the trailer department.
I'm gonna say because of this trailer and watching that movie, I'm giving this movie a hero.
Yes,
because this movie, especially for a Tubi original, this movie takes some freaking twists. I did catch the ending twist before it happened. I was
hard R. This movie is a R. I can't say hard R anymore, but this movie is a very strong R rating.
Oh yeah, for sure. It is gory and it's. I mean, the trailer gives you the Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes, but more Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Like with the family, it seems like a family.
But we'll get to it. It's a hero. Good kills, decent acting, twists galore. One that gets you right away, and all of a sudden you're just like, "Holy shit!" You know, like, and then there's an ending one, so it's good. Hero for me.
Agreed. Also, hero. I just picked this one randomly one night, and then I told Lil, "Hey, man, this was pretty good." The initial twist got me. I thought I didn't know this was a Tubi original until I saw the trailer. After the movie, I was like, "Holy crap!" Because the movie looks good. It's well acted. It's got good music.
Didn't look that good,
Sean. It's good. It's
good.
really good. It's gets a hero for me, and just can't wait.
Spoilers.
We're gonna have to figure out who's got the trigger finger.
I was gonna say we were both hitting the trigger finger for the spoiler alert. I got that. Yeah, so it's hard not to spoil in the beginning, but the setup here is really good because you see some of that in the trailer, and it's so you see a family. They're having a barbecue out in the middle of nowhere. They're RVing around. It's, you got nerdy looking dad. You got,
The hot
homemaker mom. You know, you got the daughter who's kind of like, you know,
she's the rebel. She's on the phone
Yeah.
with her boyfriend, and she's got to go for a walk. I don't want to eat, and the son's like, "I'll eat the steak, Dad." You know, and like they're just like,
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It was like the 50s. What would Leave It to Beaver? Like his son was so like corny dressed,
but like,
and everything.
but not as it wasn't like ripped off the pages. It
It
wasn't like
wasn't.
it wasn't like the Brady Bunch movie, but
No.
but they were
But-
very wholesome.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Like they set it up that this family is super wholesome. Then all of a sudden, the two kind of like towny
Hillbillies.
people,
The two
Yeah.
hillbillies show up.
they're looking for their cousin, brother. They're looking for somebody.
Their
and
brother,
yeah.
Malin or something like that. They're like,
It was like Malor or some kind of weird ass name, and I'm
but
like,
it didn't sound like they were even being truthful. It just sounded like they were coming up with the reason.
Melior.
They were just coming up with the reason to be there. That's the whole reason. And they're being really weird. Like the daughter comes back and they're being real suggestive about the daughter. The dad tells the daughter to go in the RV, and they're like, "Yeah, why don't we go in the RV?" You know, and it's like it gets real awkward. And you're like, "What the fuck?" Eventually, they convince him somehow to leave. The son gives him some chocolate. You know, here, I'll give you some chocolate. They convince him to leave. Family packs up. They're gonna head out. Then they riding down the road. They come across the same two. Like their truck is broke down conveniently on the side of the road, and they're just like, "Hey, why don't you take one of us to town real quick? We're just right up the road, or take one of us to our
home,
house."
their house, yeah, because there's no town, like right. It's like a couple homes that are scattered around. They're the only one down the road to the right and stuff, and it's the only house that's secluded. And they go back and forth here and there, and you know the one's got a shotgun with them, and you know they're, "Oh, honey, we shouldn't be doing this. Oh, we shouldn't be doing that. Whatever." And so they take one of them in the car, into the RV, and they start playing Mad Libs, you know. And so the guy,
and it's tense too because the townie, that sounds better than hillbilly. The townie in the car is saying, you know, he's like getting lippy with the kid, and like they're going back and forth. And it sounds like
Burn.
He sounds like the kid's calling him stupid. He's taking offense. You know, and he grabs the Mad Libs book and he's like, "Give me that shit. It's my turn." And he fucking looking through it, and he's like, "Man, all this shit is filled out already. This writing looks like, did you get this from Mailer? This writing looks like my brother's writing."
Yeah.
Little kid, the son stabs him in the fucking neck. Kills him.
Out of nowhere, gets up behind him with two knives, pulls out two knives, and gets right in the neck. And they just murder him right there.
And the whole family's like, "Oh, good job, son. There's one."
Yep. And then the next scene is they're all decked out in gear, covered up, and they're chopping the body up because they're up there hunting for food.
They're cannibals.
So the steak that they were eating with their family and shit, they were eating people.
It was probably their brother.
Yeah. It was.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm watching this. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, that's an early ass twist that I was not expecting.
What, 10 minutes into the movie?
10, 15 minutes.
Already you're like, boom, whoa.
So wait, the dad with the glasses?
Sean, he's a cannibalistic serial killer. Did that trailer show you that?
Oh no. Shit.
And he's killed a lot, and this is his hobby. They call it, and he's mad that the daughter doesn't want to do it anymore, like as much, because she used to love it as a kid. That's like one of the lines. "Oh, she used to love coming and doing this with me as a kid." And I'm like, what the hell? So then they go up to the house because they know where the house is at, because they're like, there's two girls there, and the old man.
The old man.
So they're like, "Oh, we're gonna get them, you know, as well. Like now we know that there's two girls and a dad. We can take them out." And so they do that, and then it cuts to the scene with the other guy waiting for his brother to get back to pick him up with the broken down truck, because the truck is legitimately broken down.
Yeah, it wasn't a fake out. They were really out there looking for their brother. Their truck really did break down, and the guy's like sick. He's sick to his stomach on the side of the road. He's shitting his pants. He's throwing up because the chocolate that the kid gave him was poisoned.
Yeah, the kid's passing out poisoned chocolate to get these guys weak. And then when we see the freezer, we see the brother in there that they were looking for dead already. So now they got two. They got two bodies in there ready for all the meat for the winter. You know, that's what they're doing. It's nuts.
There's a cop that gets introduced here with the brother who's kind of like knows them, and they're like, he doesn't really take him seriously. He's like, okay, yeah, I'll be out there soon, whatever. I'll be here talking shit again. And so now you're immediately like feeling terrible for this family. This poor fucking family. And like, because right before the guy got knifed in the neck, they were showing the family because he was talking about him. And there was one girl shooting a fucking bow and arrow, and another girl was like cleaning blood off a knife. And she was in the kitchen, and you're like, oh my God, like this family is crazy. There was like an old man who looked like the old man from like he had like an angry face. But then when it sits down, like he had an angry face because like his back was hurting, and the girl was literally just cutting fucking food for dinner, and the other girl has like archery awards. Like she's like a championship archer.
She's a championship archer and a pianist. You know, she's like, you know, and wants to go to college, but is only not going to take care of the old man, her grandfather, Papa.
They're a solid, good family. And this people that we thought were the good people that were going to get terrorized by this hillbilly folk are like terrible people. And they're all sitting at the dinner table. They ingratiate themselves into the house. They're all sitting at the dinner table. They're having a good now. They're having a good time. All the killers start taking out knives and shit from their boots and their belts and shit, all at the kitchen table underneath. And then you hear these footsteps. Boom. Boom, boom, and this giant motherfucker. One of the girls like, "Oh, my husband's awake," and they didn't hear about the husband. And the biggest motherfucker you ever seen with a giant sledgehammer walks in the room, and they all put their knives away real slow, like, shit.
And then what does the son do? The son hands him chocolate,
and he takes it.
And he takes it and he eats the chocolate. So the one sister and her husband, they eat the chocolate. The other sister doesn't. But then the other sister gets seduced by the cannibal sister, you know, and they're having their own little lesbian action in the room while the other stuff's going on. So they're all planning, the family's planning how to take them all out, you know, and the son.
And dad's like, it's time for divide and conquer. Yeah. And so they all split up and start singling people out and shit naturally. Like,
it's nuts. So. But the funny thing too is like the dad doesn't want, the son is crazy. Like you see in his eyes, like when he kills, like his eyes go like this kid actor, man, he can play like every like go down and like do a Ted Bundy movie and all this because he's got crazy eyes.
Crazy eyes.
And he's just like and he's just like he like gets all off on killing. And so he's like, I'm gonna take out the big guy. And dad's like, no, leave the big guy to me. He's a little too much for you, son, you know. What does the kid do? That he sees the big guy outside, goes after him, and just attacks him. And then they get into a fight in a bit, and the son takes him out. And it's. But
in the trailer, you see like the big guy like looming over the kid. And he's like on the ground because the kid's winning at this point, right? The kid fucking has stabbed him, sliced him, but then the big guy like gets the upper hand finally. Like he's like fucking punches him, and like kid's like down, and he's like gonna poison, and the kid can't do anything. He's like he's gonna get crushed by this man, but the poison kicks in again. He starts throwing up. The big guy's like, oh! Like as he's looming over, he's like, blah! And then the kid just fucking kills him.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep. And then the dad just goes into the grandpa's room. The grandpa hears this, and he just axes him right in the head.
So now big guy's down. Old man's down.
Yo, this sounds so interesting, but keep going, please. Keep going.
Two brothers are down. One brother's still on the side of the road that we don't know about.
It's like story time for me. Like,
so now we're down to one brother and the two sisters. But one sister's still shitting her brains out in the fucking bathroom, and the other sister has gone out now because she heard a commotion. And the girl, so they were like getting hot and heavy in the room, and the cannibal girl pulls out a knife, but they hear a noise. So the one girl sits up, knocks the cannibal girl off the bed. Knife goes into her leg, so she's like immobilized right now. She's like, "Oh fuck!" And so the one girl gets off the bed. She's wrapping up her leg. She's like, "I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check and see what that was." She goes outside, sees all dead body. Fucking holy shit! So the cannibal girl goes to the window, looks out, and sees the girl fucking grab her bow and arrow, and it's like, oh
shit, yeah.
So the whole cannibal family convalesces into the fucking kitchen. They're all talking about, oh shit, okay, so they grabbed the one sister out of the bathroom. So they got her in the kitchen or in the dining room with them. The one girl's still outside. They're all talking. The mom's standing there. Bam! Arrow through the neck. Poof! Right through the fucking window. Takes her out. That's the scene in the trailer you saw where the kid was like, "Mom? yeah, fucking mom. Dead. Get out of here." Awesome. So now we're down a family member. So, but this enrages the family. But the sister's still a wild card, the cannibal sister, because I'm not sure, even throughout the movie, I'm like, is she going to flip? Because she's still pissed at her brother and dad. So it's like,
it's that, you know, teen angst kind of thing, you know, but yeah, she goes after her, you know, her lesbian encounter friend or what the other sister, and starts attacking her and fighting her because she killed her mom. So we get that battle. The other brother shows back up with a shotgun, shotguns the dad, but the dad's still alive, and you know they're fighting it out. So there's a lot of cool
the sister here. that her husband got killed stabs the dad in the eye with a fork.
Yeah,
he pulls it out and eats it.
He eats his own fucking eyeball.
God damn! Holy shit!
Oh, we didn't even talk about.
We
didn't even talk about the sister. So the cannibal sister went to the bathroom early on and like dropped an eyeball in a like a lunch sack, like a Ziploc baggie up next to the toilet on accident. Like, so she didn't know she dropped it there. You just see an eyeball in a like for a snack later.
Just had it in her pocket. Yeah, the dad eats his eye and says, "I bet yours are gonna be sweeter." Like, god damn.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Like, that motherfucker's crazy.
Yep.
They kill the brother that was by the truck. They get him. The dad kills him. I forget how he does it.
He stabs him in the head with the knife.
That's
Remember,
right.
like they were struggling, they were fighting. Then the girl kills the cannibal brother. Right? Was it the girl or was the brother? I can't remember. Somebody kills the cannibal brother. He dies.
I can't remember how he gets it. How does he get it?
It was chaos to this time.
No. The archer girl was fighting with him in the kitchen, gets him against the wall with a rolling pin, snaps his neck with the rolling pin.
That's right. I knew she killed him. I knew, yeah, but I couldn't remember how.
Right. And then the scene in the trailer where the girl's like, "Yeah," with the axe. Yeah. She was killing the dad that just knifed her fucking brother in the head. He knifes the brother in the head, throws her off, and then he looks up and sees that girl standing there with the axe, and he's like, "Oh fuck!" And she's like, bam, dead.
But the thing is, before this, the cannibal girl left the cell phone in the bedroom, so she's calling the police. Our last girl left. She's calling the police.
Archer,
for help.
We'll call her
Archer.
Archer.
And so, but it's coming from a Los Angeles number because they're from Los Angeles, right? So the cop that was talking to the guy is like, "This is kind of weird. Like, I'm getting a Los Angeles number saying that there's something happening at the house. They said that there was a family from Los Angeles going there to help them. I don't know. I might have to go check it out. It's like a 45-minute drive because they're out in the sticks.
This was way earlier in the when the shit was first popping off.
He's heading over there. So he's heading over to the house as all this chaos is ensuing, right? So now all that's left is the two girls that
because the archer girl knocked out the cannibal girl. Knocked her out. So she's out of play. But then she comes to, kills the girl that killed her dad.
Right. Didn't kill his sister, that's right, yeah.
So now we're down to the last two. Now we're down to fucking Archer, and that's when fucking they're fighting it out. They're fighting it out, bam, bam, bam. And then fucking Cannibal Girl is toast. And fucking that's when fucking old girl Archer girl picks up the sledgehammer. She's like, "I'm gonna make this fucking slow." She's like, "Run." And fucking that girl hightails it out of the house. She's fucking screaming. She's bailing. She is terrified as fuck. She knows she's gonna get killed. She runs down the stairs. Girl's chasing her. Cop shows up, shoots the girl with the fucking sledgehammer in the head.
Shoots the good sister, and that's the part I knew. I was like, I knew that was coming. Right
Takes
when the
her right out, headshot.
Right when the cop was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go check this out." I'm like, "Oh, what's gonna happen?"
Arrow?
Yeah, the bow and arrow. The cop.
So now the only one left out of everybody is the Cannibal Girl.
Yeah, and so the cop has her in the back of the car, and he's like, he's like, oh, he's calling it in. He's like, oh, it's chaos in here. I don't know what they were doing there, because he'd never liked the family, because you could tell like in the interaction earlier with the family, like he didn't like the family. He thought they were odd. He's like, they just went crazy. You know, it's just a mess out here. So then he sees like the RV. He hears a noise, you know, because the door is like the wind's picking up and it's hitting against a tree. and he's kind of heading over there. He's walking over there, and then all of a sudden, the cannibal girl, comes up behind him. You hear that thing where she steps on a twig, and he turns around with the gun, and that's how it ends. Just slices him, and then it kind of fades to black, and then she just drives away in the RV and burns the house down, and like they're all dead, and she's gone free, gonna live her cannibal life with a cooler full of meat. You know,
Credits.
Good movie.
Damn.
It was awesome.
Tubi original. I was not expecting
There's
this.
a twist when pandemonium ensues.
Yeah,
Holy
it was.
shit.
I know we spoiled everything, but we gave you guys a spoiler warning, so I hope you guys watched
Fuck
it
it.
before.
I enjoyed that whole goddamn story.
Sean was just sitting there like,
I was just
damn.
Damn, I missed this.
I know. We
Yeah.
usually don't like just give a recap of the whole movie, but it felt like that was necessary here because really, like, man, it sucks if you haven't seen this movie. We just
Because we can spoil all the twists.
because
you know?
it was amazing going in blind because even the synopsis says like a suburban family struggles for survival in a remote farmhouse, and you're like,
Yep.
I put it on thinking like, oh, it's just one of these. All right, I can just have this on in the background.
Exactly. That's why I gave it a hero, because I was expecting one of these, and it was not one of these.
No.
So
That's what's up. Shit.
it's good. It's a good
Sounds
movie.
One hero, Lowlifes gets a hero.
Hero for sure. So
Well, the way I
definitely-
told the story, it gives a hero for me too. That is awesome.
Sean,
definitely check it out. So, all right. Well, that's it for tonight. Thank you for listening. This is Will.
This is Sean.
and this is Steve. Until tomorrow night, everybody, keep it creepy.